Oh, what a wonderful world John Lopes got to illustrate. Hey, welcome back to Good Day Sacramento. I'm Molly Riehl, live with Annex Auctions. And if you're just joining us, we are checking out the incredible collection of former Sacramento Bee illustrator and art director John Lopes. His estate is now up for auction, which means you can take home some of these treasures like we showed you earlier that you probably had in your own home if you were living in Sacramento at the time that he was working at the Sacramento Bee. As we said, there's little pieces of history, and it's just really cool to get to see not only the illustrations that he drew, but kind of the process of it as well. So here we have Kathy and Vicky. These are John's daughters. This is Bob, his son-in-law, married to Kathy, and we have Adam with Annex Auctions. And something you were showing me, Bob, that was really cool over here was this book. And these are where the networks would send in pictures so that he could illustrate. So here's one from CBS. So they would send this in. So let's say John was drawing a picture of Nancy Sinatra for the week. They would send pictures of her, and then he would take that and create the cover.
That's correct, and it has a bio with when the show was on and etc.
Yeah, that's just so neat. Something really fascinating about John Lopes. So he was born and raised in Sacramento. John grew up right-handed, and then tell us what happened.
He got polio as a kid and switched from being, in those days they put your arm in a cast, so he lost all the muscle, whatever, in that arm. He went to the left arm and did all that with his left hand.
So you guys, the man who created these, which look like photographs, not drawings. Look at Lucille Ball right here. Can you believe that that's a drawing? He drew this left-handed, was not born left-handed. So just the sheer talent of his just kind of blows your mind. Now, as we said, these are up for auction. And what I think is so special is kind of the collective history and memory that Sacramento gets to share in his artwork, because it was part of your lives in Sacramento, part of the Sacramento Bee. So I was thinking, if you're doing any kind of Christmas shopping, if you want to get it done early, there are a lot of ways. Say someone is a Louis Armstrong fan. Say you're like my mom, and the royal wedding was like the most important historical moment of your entire life. Or let's say you love Lucy, right? This is 1958. You know someone who loves Lucy, who was born in 1958. What a cool little memorabilia you can get, right? I just love that. There's so many ways to be sentimental about these treasures. So this auction goes until October 17th. You can find out all the information. All the lots are up right now on Annex Auctions website. But just, you know, knowing that people are going to be taking these homes, your dad's treasures are going to be other people's treasures. What does that mean to you?
I think it's wonderful. We've all had them for so long, and at this point in our life, we thought we'd like to share them and have them live on with somewhere else, with someone else, and have them appreciated, because we appreciate them, but there's so many. What would we do with them all?
Totally. Yeah, no, I think that's a beautiful thing. Easy to get sentimental over these. Look at Barbara Streisand. So if you want to take home a treasure or maybe gift one, you can go to the Annex Auctions website and start bidding. Back to you guys.
Very cool stuff. Thank you, Molly.